Alright, football fanatics, welcome to the Football Fanatics, of course. Welcome to the Football Fanatics. My name is Solomon, and this is ENTV. Today we are going to dive into the biggest game of the week. Manchester United versus Chelsea. Who is going to kill it? Who is going to make the headline on Sunday? Let's have the conversation in the comment section below. Who you think is going to have the most, biggest and boldest headline? Could it be 4-1 to Manchester United? Could it be 4-1 to Chelsea? The regular routine between these two boys is 4 goals to something, right? Who is going to have the most numbers tomorrow? Let's have that conversation in the comment section below. But as you're having the conversation in the comment section, make sure you are civil and kind to one another. Challenge the argument. Do not challenge the person that is making the argument, right? Be fair to yourself. Don't banter too much.
Okay.
And again, this one here, I will not let her talk first. Before we say Jack Robinson, she already has something on her shoulder. Why are you hanging your jersey on your shoulder? We are discussing Manchester United and Man U. This shoulder is supposed to carry Manchester United. The other shoulder is supposed to carry Chelsea.
Why? Man U jersey for my shoulder.
Now, of course.
Man U jersey for my shoulder.
Will you die?
Yeah. I can't try that. I'm sorry.
No, listen, Jerry.
I can't. I beg. We don't want to waste much time for this. Watch our previous video where we don't post the prediction. Like earlier said, I predict Chelsea to win 4-2, and this young man here predicted Man U to win 4-1. So anybody where we tomorrow, we'll go on Sunday we'll go no.
Kinky.
So we are going to now discuss the combined 11 for both teams, and we are going to start with the keeper, Sanchez or Onana.
Combined 11.
Yes.
Sanchez or Onana?
For the goalkeeper.
Onana.
You are going with Onana?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I will agree with him, Onana, because he's been good this season. He's been trying. Wait,
before we even go ahead, let's explain what this combined 11 is. We are going to select 11 team, like a team from both Chelsea and Manchester United. Then
in all the positions.
In all positions. And make 11. So let's see who will have the most players in this 11. And I will try as much as I can to be fair. Forget about that I'm supporting Manchester United on this video. And forget the fact that you're supporting Chelsea on this video. What we want here is detailed analysis and fair analysis. I'm going with Onana as my goalkeeper tomorrow.
Okay.
With a combined 11, right? From the 22 side.
So I will... my Sanchez. I can bench you.
You go bench now. Why you no go bench? You know the sweating in the
Sanchez do they try. In as much as Onana is trying, you cannot take the credit away from Sanchez too, because this season he's been a bit better than last season, and Onana have been tremendous than last season, because if you look at what he has put in through, even with the disastrous defense of Manchester United, he has been able to stand out in that team. So I will go with Onana as the goalkeeper.
Hey, fair enough.
Then let's go to the defenders.
To be honest, at the moment, Delight and Martinez are ahead of two of us of Chelsea central defense. But the wing, right?
There's that lot.
Sorry, the two left and right.
There's that lot on the right wing. I've been at left wing.
Yeah.
Then there's Masarawi for Manchester United.
No. I would be fair.
Just pick your 4 defense.
See, my 4 defense from that place now. I think James is going to be available for Chelsea. And because he's just coming back from injury, and James is James, right?
Yeah.
James will be my right back. My 2 center defense will come from Manchester United, Delight and Martinez, and my left back will be Cucurella. Yes.
It's okay. James, Cucurella, Delight, Martinez.
Yes.
Okay. My defense. Like I said, I'm going to be fair, So I'm going to pick Cowell, Martinez for the central defense. I'll go with James and I'll go with Cucurella. if he's available.
Fair enough. I think Delight is the one you're benching here. I was a little bit skeptical, but James, what's it called? Liver Cowell and Delight. If you check their mistakes at that defense this season, Liver Cowell have had more mistakes.
Liver Cowell now our best defender this season.
This season,
I beg.
More expensive mistakes.
There is no defender that doesn't make a mistake.
Okay,
but
okay.
He's the
Let's go. I
best
think
defender.
it's fair enough.
For us.
So now the established defense now is yours. Defense is Delight. Sorry, not Delight. Levi Cowell, Martinez, James, and Cucurella.
Yeah.
4 of them. I think it's fair enough, right?
Okay. So
we only disagree on Delight.
Okay, Delight.
Yes.
All right, then we have our midfield. We'll start with defensive midfielder.
I think I love. Now me go select this midfield.
Oh yeah, now select.
My midfield. Lavia will be benched. Bruno Fernandes, Caicedo, and then Cole Palmer 10.
All right.
Yes.
I will go with his pick for the midfield. I'll pick Caicedo as the DM because I don't see any DM. I don't pick Casemiro.
Better in Premier League.
Yes, because Casemiro, if you see, to the mistake when I don't make this season.
Casemiro will be on the. He will come on. Maybe if.
I bet Casemiro they play that match. So, and if you look at their creative midfielder, Bruno, even though they form, I feel he's not connecting with the forwarders a lot this season. So the creation where they do, they too see him because they convert him. So that's just it. So I will pick Bruno Fernandes too, and of course, the best player in the world, Cole Palmer. I'm picking Cole Palmer too. Yeah, so let's go to the wingers. Left and right wing.
Left and right wing. It's difficult. I cannot drop Garnacho. Garnacho will be there, of course. And Madueke, no. Garnacho will be there. Neto. And then Garnacho and Neto.
Okay, Garnacho and Neto. I'll pick Madueke na natural right winger. So I'm going to go with Madueke and Garnacho. Garnacho on the left. Then your striker, there's Hodgson, there's Zexi, there's Nkunku, and there's Jackson.
Of course, I'll go for Jackson. Jackson all days.
Your last?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going for Jackson too. Of course, Nana, the best striker in the world. But I don't need to tell now. So
for now,
Jackson go bench everybody for that front, even for the wing for Manchester United. Jackson will bench them.
One of the good striker we have now.
One of the best
in EPL.
Jackson is the best striker in the world. I don't care where any other person.
You too like controversy. How Jackson can be the best?
Share now my opinion. Am I not entitled to it? Jackson is the best striker in the world right now.
Okay, I pick Jackson in front. So let's run through our starting 11 again.
Yeah.
Now we've screened some of the players off. Now we have only few players that we don't agree together, right? Jais, Madueke, and Delight. 2 of them. Who is going to be out of this team? Let's take from the back. Now let's consider Levi Cowell and Delight at the moment. Who is the best? Who is the strongest? Now me going through my head and I'm trying to analyze what I'm doing and what I'm saying, what I was thinking when I said Delight and the short man Martinez. Manchester United will not like this. So I think I'll have to come to a compromise. I'm sorry, Delight. You have to go to the bench. I think maybe you play. You'll be subbed off. You come as a substitute. All right. So sorry. I think I agree with your line of defense.
Okay, so we are going with Reece James on the right, Cucurella on the left. We have Martinez and Kobe.
Yes.
All right, settled. Next is the midfield. I think we agreed on the midfield. There's Bruno Fernandes. DM we have Caicedo and we have Palmer as 10. Okay. Then our winger.
We gave Neto. I gave Neto an opportunity to start, and you said Neto is you explain why I think. I'll explain to you why I think I'll choose Neto.
Okay.
to be my my right winger, right? If you check EPL is a very quick game, and any second you waste or any minute you delay on the ball can cause you damage. Or can even cause you damages.
Yeah.
Not even just one damage. Can cause you a lot of damages. Can put your team in a very, 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 very dangerous position, right? So Neto, to my own opinion, is quicker on the ball, decide quick, and then he creates I can't say he creates more chances than Madueke do, because Madueke and Cole Palmer on their good day they are dangerous to anyone, yeah. But I was even going to think that I will prefer. Is this guy available? Anthony available, and Anthony again delay a lot on the pitch. You see, what's his name? Garnacho play a lot with the ball. I can't have Garnacho and what's his name? Madueke same time on the pitch. I think my attack will be dead. My striker will struggle a lot. There will not be any ball in that box for him to make use of. So that's why I went with Neto, because Neto maybe will be the one that will create the chance for my attacker.
Yeah, I would say Neto might have a starting point this weekend because of his contributions in the Conference League and of course the Premier League last weekend.
Yeah.
Then we all know who Madueke is. We know how he takes on players, even though he does not really have that speed and the rest. But considering the fact that Sancho is not going to be available versus Manchester United because he's ill, okay, Neto, Garnacho on those wings. There are going to be a lot of runs.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go with Neto.
You see, okay. So now let's write them out. Let's see how many Chelsea made it into our first 11.
Then we have the winger. We have Neto. We have Garnacho.
We have Jackson up front.
Then Jackson up front.
Yes. So now let's cycle. How many Manchester United teams are in our first 11 up to date?
We have Onana as the keeper.
Onana is there as a keeper.
We have Martinez in the defense, central defense.
Yeah.
Then we have on the midfield we have Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
Bruno. Then we have Garnacho on the wing. So we have four players. From Manchester United. You see
does that present?
See people where you they give say they go win us for 4-1.
I'm a little bit afraid at the moment.
Wait, so don't even feel make,
Manchester United, it means the whole squad of Manchester United can make, the only players that can make it into Chelsea first 11 is 4. That is if Sanchez and what's his name, Onana, they have the same thing. They are similar to each other. They can make blunders, But if you see why I picked Onana that time is because Onana had grown out of his own naivety. I want to call it like that because Sanchez is still naive. I don't know if that is a tactical what do you call it, direction that is being given by Enzo Maresca, but Andre Onana at the moment was doing so better. He's doing so better. Not even worse. He was doing better than Sanchez last season, and this season again he's still doing better than Sanchez. So that put him on a very high to start ahead of Sanchez in the team. And now we look at it, Martinez, and even the Martinez at the back still is, you still have a little bit of doubt there to start Martinez at the back, just because Chelsea now do not have a very good pairing partner with Levi Colwill at the back there. That is why Martinez even made it into that defense. This is me that was saying Manchester United have upper hand winning this match against Chelsea. Now, if you look at it, it shows that Manchester United winning Chelsea now is going to be a little bit of miracle, because if you see their attacking role are not that, Sancho is an actor on the pitch. He can make you happy, make you smile, give you that give you high expectation. But now Should I change my mind? Of course, I'm not
You
going
no go
to change
change
my
your
mind.
mind, though.
Manchester United is going to win 4-1, even though 4 of their players made it into Chelsea first 11. And of course, those players that are named in this squad, our own first 11, is Chelsea regular starter. I think Cucurella tomorrow might not even start the game because again, Enzo will do what Enzo do the best. He might decide to start with Malo Gusto at the back, and you see Chelsea have a lot of option with their players, and then their squad depth. The squad depth, in quotes, quote unquote, squad depth now is better than what Manchester United do. So even if they are to put themselves in danger, they have a lot to correct in their second half. So I don't know what Manchester United is going to do against Chelsea tomorrow, but this is keeping me on my toes. Manchester United, you need to prove me wrong. You need to prove me right tomorrow that you can pull a miracle, right?
Well, you are supposed to congratulate me.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you, because
Wow, am I congratulating you?
Because I made the most in the starting 11.
Oh, you most the most. I
yes.
picked your players, so
I don't understand. If I'm not good, you won't pick me now. What are you saying? You're supposed to congratulate me.
Wait, for some of you that are in the comment section, don't go and banter me later when Chelsea. But what I'm trying to say is that based on track record, no matter how good Manchester United are, they always have their life whenever they have Chelsea on the pitch. All right.
Okay. Not very much to say, but as you all know, like I said, Chelsea is going to win. I cannot just hang this jersey in vain in this studio. You know what it means. I know that we have our flashes as fans, Man U and Chelsea fans, and we have our banters, but when you look at the team critically, you know that generally Man U does not really have we have the best in fact we have the best fronters, that is forwarders, in the Premier League this season, in as much as we are not where we are Chelsea are at the moment. You cannot compare our forwarders with Manchester United forwarders. It's not even possible. Even Liverpool self, we have the best. So and if you come to the midfield, you will see that we have a lot of balance in the midfield compared to Manchester United. If you look at there's Bruno in Manchester United. If you look at Eriksen, and if you look at Casemiro and the rest, you know, you cannot compare that quality with what Chelsea had in the midfield, have in the midfield currently. Then at the back, the two teams are a bit shaky at the back. Manchester United is not as good as Chelsea is not as good. You understand? If there's any English like that, wanna pardon me. So the two teams are struggling at the defense at the moment, and anything you see now, waiting go make goals plenty for this match with that, because if my attackers do like that's the light go shift, go one side, we go score. Now why goals go plenty, and now why we go score? Because our attackers facing that defense, that Man U defense is going to be how will I put the English? Abemona help me. It's going to be critical tomorrow, because Chelsea attackers are going to do the most. They are going to run into that defense a lot, and I am just rooting for Onana to make a whole lot of saves tomorrow, because if he stands out the way he has been doing this season, he's going to be the savior of Manchester United versus Chelsea in the upcoming match on Sunday. So let's have your opinion in the video.
And again, I think this really explains the problem of Manchester United, because looking at the squad depth, I'm not talking about squad depth at the moment, looking at the whole entire team, and you have only 4 players making into Chelsea first 11. Even as bad as Chelsea defense line is at the moment, even within their fan base, you see everybody talking about how weak their defense are at the moment, how leaky they are at the moment. And Manchester United, the whole squad team that can make into that defense line is just one person, Martinez. It's appalling. I think it's inviting, you know, Manchester United. And again, this is why my concern for Ruben Amorim struggling with Manchester United really came from, because if you see their squad at the moment, you don't think you change manager and you expect everything to change if you don't have the material to to make the miracle happen. And you know, in football, managerial bounce always happen, and of course, managerial bounce will not happen the whole season, and it's going to be like 5 games, 2 games. Managerial bounce can happen if you have luck. It lasts up to 5 games, but if you don't have luck, maybe just 1 game is enough for your managerial bounce. And it might even happen that Leicester City Manchester United in the Carabao Cup was the bounce that they will experience in the sacking of Erik ten Hag. But I don't really see why Manchester United should pull a miracle tomorrow, to be honest. But I see, logically, and then we see it's not even logical to say, me saying logically, but of course it's not that logical enough for you to say that Manchester United have the upper hand in beating Chelsea in Old Trafford. But of course, you see the records tell it all that Manchester United are good at pulling off record whenever it comes to Chelsea at Old Trafford. And then you see, Manchester United have done this over and over again. Last season, before this guy was sacked, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked for Manchester United, and Erik ten Hag had to came into the job. Is it Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that was sacked? Erik ten Hag came into the job. Before Erik ten Hag came into the job, the manager was fired, and then there was a bounce, and Chelsea was beaten 4-1 or something like that. And this another thing that can happen in the game tomorrow, that Manchester United can have the same thing happen to them, that they can just have the good day with Chelsea. But of course, Chelsea is no longer the Chelsea we used to know. Chelsea is way more transformed under Enzo Maresca, and Enzo Maresca is doing miracle with Chelsea now. Of course, they've not won against any big boy this season, and that will be another reason why Chelsea will have a little bit of chance to win against Manchester United tomorrow, because against Man City, they lost to Man City 1-0 or 2-0, something like that, and then they lost to Liverpool 2-1. And then you see the performance Chelsea put in that game. It was world-class performance, and it's just that they were not lucky enough. If not, that game they had upper hand to win each of those teams. But Manchester United tomorrow can really have to be careful. They do really have to be careful, and they do really have to watch their defense, because in their defense tomorrow, if anything should happen to Martinez early in the game, they are cooked. And if anything should happen to Bruno Fernandes tomorrow, of course, Caicedo, what's his name? The former Real Madrid player, Casemiro is there. Casemiro is a good player, and you check there, you can have a whole lot of things is an advantage to Chelsea in the midfield tomorrow. We see maybe Enzo will start tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe Lavia is going to start ahead of Enzo, and maybe Cucurella is going to be benched. Of course, we give him the upper hand to start this game against Manchester United tomorrow. Of course, nobody knows what's going to happen in the game tomorrow, but of course, Chelsea, statistically, they have the upper hand to beat Manchester United tomorrow. But you see, you never know. You never know what will happen in the game tomorrow, but history can tell.
We will break that record, though. Chelsea have really not won Manchester United in 11 years. Is it 11 years or 11 matches?
Chelsea?
Yes, we've not won Manchester United in Old Trafford now.
Oh, in Old Trafford, yes.
Yeah, so I am rooting for Enzo Maresca and his boys to do the needful tomorrow and take their chances. If only Jackson can take his chances, and I'm not scared of Manchester United, because they really do not have a good defense, as we have stated earlier. But if Jackson can only take his chances, which is improving of late this season, if he continues like that, and then I don't think there's a reason why we shouldn't get the win.
All right, Manchester United, you need to watch out. Watch Chelsea very closely. I'm beginning to be scared for Manchester United. All right, so that is how far we can go today. This is our first 11. Again, I'll go over our first 11 for tomorrow. We have Onana in the goal as our goalkeeper. We have Reece James, we have Martinez, Levi Colwill, and we have Cucurella in our defense. And in our midfield, we have Bruno Fernandes, Caicedo, and we have Cole Palmer. And in our attacking role, we have Neto, we have Garnacho, and we have, of course, Nicholas Jackson up front. And that is our first 11 tomorrow from the both sides. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, who you think have upper hand opposite to what we already have as our first 11 tomorrow. Let us know who you think can start this game tomorrow from the 22 side, from the 22 players that are going to be playing themselves tomorrow. All right, so we'll see you again in the next video. My name is Solomon and this is ENTV. If you find this analysis very informative, you know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button. There's a research that shows that if you want to create a habit, you make it easier to access. Make it very easy to access. Make us easy to access. That is the way you can get another analysis from us and fair analysis from us. We are football fanatics and we love football, and we want you to show your fanaticism in the comment section below. And in the studio with me once again is Joy Chelsea. You can go to our social media platform, Joy Chelsea, all across, and follow her. Give her a follow and show her love there. She's a born and a hot Chelsea defender, right? She's a fanatics that love Chelsea. Is a football fanatics that love Chelsea more, right? See you on our next video. My name is Solomon. I still remain your best host on the Football Fanatics program on ENTV. See you on the next video. Bye. Ciao.